Good afternoon, all of you who are joining. Thank you so much. I am independent journalist Georgia Ford in downtown Minneapolis, where you can see this beautiful 100-foot Prince mural is currently being created. I'm excited because we've seen dozens of community members, dozens of fans of Prince come down here to just commemorate this amazing moment. I have the opportunity to introduce you both to two of the organizers of this mural. We have Joan with us. Come on. Sharon is with us. You guys are co-organizers of this mural. It's taken a lot, but the energy today is high. Tell me, in your own words, how would you describe this moment right now?
Well, we had some bad weather, and so when we get good weather, we get excited because, the fact that this mural can get done depends on, how it's feeling and jamming out here in the weather. We can't do it in a storm and when it's hailing, so we're just excited that we can be out here and we see some color going up on the wall, y'all. We got color. It's happening.
I know. I was driving by and just like the energy made me stop. Joan, you fed me. You've been feeding the community. You guys got food down here. If you're in the area, you're encouraged to come down, be a part of this historic moment. Talk about all of the different activities that are surrounding the creation of this mural.
Yeah, so we've invited a lot of community groups to come and join us, and we're inviting anyone really who's coming around and wants to check out the mural. We have music here. We have DJ Mickey Breeze. We have Culture Club Collaborative, who are our arts partner, that are doing arts activities with youth and adults. So there's a lot of fun things to do. We've got food, we've got sandwiches, we've got fruit and water. I mean, just come and hang out. People are dancing, people are playing chess. Tomorrow we're going to have the Minnesota African American Heritage Museum and Gallery coming here to kick off their community quilt project. So there's just a lot to do and a lot to see, and you don't even have to jump in. You can just watch Hyro paint. That's right. It's super fun.
Love it. And now on June 2nd, you guys are doing a block party. Tell me what's happening. I know that's when the mural is actually going to be unveiled, but it's like an all-day event, right?
Well, here's what's happening. So we got this mural to get up on the wall. It should be finished by June 1st. It gets sealed up, and we crown our Prince in lights and unveil it to the world on June 2nd with the purple block party. Now, y'all get your purple together. Okay, so come on down here starting at about 6:30. Block party's going to kick off at 7 o'clock with legendary DJ Doug D from Glam Slam days. I know y'all remember that, okay? And, oh my God, Doctor's Mambo Combo is going to take the stage. And it's going to be all Prince all the time. And y'all know they make it sound like the record, okay? And then DJ Breezy is going to close us out. But at around, well, I'm not going to tell you what time, but right as it's getting dark, we're going to have a spectacular unveiling of this mural in lights, and that something like you've never seen. The whole town's going to light up purple. So y'all want to be down here. You don't want to miss that, because we're going to show the world how we do it in Minneapolis, and we're going to crown our Prince. We're going to have a bad block party. Oh, by the way, lots of food trucks too.
Oh, yum. Love the food.
Love the food trucks. So don't forget about that. So y'all don't eat. Come on down and support our food trucks because it's going to be fabulous food. But save that date, June 2nd. 7 to 10, the block party.
On June 2nd, the unveiling of this mural is happening. It's been a really long process for both of you. Sharon, you personally worked with Prince, and you got a chance to learn from him, to be inspired by him. And so I know that this is deeply meaningful for you. And if you're just joining, we're downtown Minneapolis. There's a 100-foot mural that's being created right now. We're going to step aside so you guys can see it. But as we take a look, Sharon, can you share with us some of your favorite memories of Prince? What do you miss most about him?
What I miss about him is that his perseverance, just his presence, just being in there. His whole thing about Georgia just being excellent. Just be excellent. If it's worth doing it, it's worth waiting for and making it happen, which is why I think Joan and I survived 7 years in making this project come to life. I just miss him. I miss the music, but he's left us enough for many, many lifetimes. So that's a beautiful thing. But his presence, just his presence, knowing that he's in the city, that's what I miss. But I learned a lot, and that is, just make it happen. Do whatever it is you need to do to make it happen, and don't worry about what anybody else says. The naysayers, just keep it moving. Just like the song says, you're going to keep the party moving just like he told you, because we are true funk soldiers, okay? So come on down, y'all.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Every time I hear you talk about Prince, I only got to see him perform live one time, and he had 4 encores. He's prolific, and he's a legend. And so it's really cool to see him being honored in this way. It's really cool to see our Prince finally being crowned. Joan, tell us how you guys decided the artist, Hyro. What was that process like? And what were some of the determining factors on why you guys chose Hyro to do this mural?
So we're really lucky that Sharon holds relationships with the family from her time working with Prince and remains friends with the family. And so she was able to bring all of those folks in. So the estate came in and gave a lot of guidance. We got nominations from lots of different folks from all over the country. We had 60 artists from all over the world that were initially invited to participate and to be considered. We then wound it down to 10 finalists, and they were all interviewed by our selection committee, which was made up of about 16 people. So really people who worked really closely with Prince, his nieces, nephews, etc. And then we got down to 3 finalists who did mock-up designs, and that selection committee chose Hyro unanimously. So that was exciting.
And you know what else was good about that? When we narrowed it down to 3, the 3 got a chance to interview the family, so that they can learn more about Prince, to be able to have good information, to be able to put together their mock design. So that was pretty incredible. That was sort of fascinating. The tables were churned. So it was a pretty strenuous process. And when it came down to it, it was a unanimous decision that it would be Hyro Vega.
Love it, love it. Well, we're going to get ready to close things out here. Again, if you're just joining us, we're downtown Minneapolis, and this mural, it's a 100-foot canvas that he has, and his style of artistry is spray painting. So it's been fun and cool to think about how is he keeping the color focused in one area as it's been so windy. But before we go, any final thoughts, any final things that either one of you want to leave people with?
Yeah, I just want everybody to remember that we need everybody to come down in purple on June 2nd, because this sky will shine purple on June 2nd, and there will be people running everywhere. Y'all know the lyrics of the song. Don't play with me. So come on down on June 2nd, starting at about 7 o'clock, and we're going to keep this party moving.
Thanks, everybody. We just can't wait to see and be in community. This is a chance in a lifetime, so come be a part of it.
Thank you, Joan.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you both. Sharon, Joan, it's been a pleasure. We're having a lot of fun. Make sure if you're not doing anything tonight, this is family-friendly fun. You can bring your children down here. There's an area blocked off for people to sit down. If you take a look over there, there's some bleachers, there's food, there's music. It's just a ton of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a